Well, hi everybody. As you've heard, I'm Jose-Noel Rocha, and I do indeed make shoes from Mexico. My Instagram name is Mr. Fancy Shoes, so it all correlates together. I'd like to thank you all for coming here today. I'd also like to give a special thank you to my professor, Sean Carswell. The first poem that I'm going to read for you guys is called First of All, and it's actually somewhat combative against the educational system. I apologize. I do curse 4 times in the poem, so I will leave that as a disclaimer. I apologize to my mom. She's not here, but I know that she'll probably want to smack me from wherever she is. That being said, I do also have a couple of books back here that are a art book that I created in juxtaposition between life and luck, and sort of how a deck of cards can kind of symbolize that. That being said, this poem is called First of All. Man, fuck my education. Fuck the fucked up, trumped up, terrible situation. I think a conversation can balance the equation of the beef between colors, but my mother of Spanish descent had the talk with me. She said, son, your actions and your colors should not compete with one another, but often they do. You look like your dad, so I'll tell you the truth. When you get to the man, you'll hear what Ruth told Hey Arnold. I like you, but I don't like you like you. So today, I try to pencil in these haikus with lightning bolts like Raichu. I don't do it just to spite you, but you're gonna look me in my eyes too when I'm standing right beside you, short as I may be. And sure, I might look like your cleaning lady, but my breathing lately is shaky. I'm shaking, it's aggravating. The way they play me, they don't wanna pay me, and picture us as a people they're portraying. I used to watch Little Bill. I used to catch a little thrill with Will, and I saw Martin Luther on Capitol Hill, wondering why Brown wasn't on the social color wheel. I don't mean to steal figures from Black history, but my brown representation is a mystery, so I slave away at these soliloquies, wondering when they'll witness me, wondering when will I speak vividly to the Latin blood that lives in me, wishing it'll be equal like its symmetry, wishing it won't be an epiphany, knowing that I simply live and breathe. I do believe one day they'll see a man who put love in his dreams. A man who's not just a being, a man whose heart is a heart that says, let freedom ring. I'm sick of Dora the Exploradora, I want Dora the Emperadora. Where's my Aztec empress? Where's my Latin excellence? Where's my Latin president? Where's my legal Latin resident who languishes largely because he's starving to feel evident? Listen closely, no accented speech impediment, as I love the lavish lashes on my Latin queen with decadence. As I reach out to my black and yellow and red and white friends' hands again, I want peace. Peace for the streets, peace for my soul. Peace for a place where my kids can grow old. Peace to release a story that deserves to be told. I know it sounds bold, but it's cold when you don't have heroes to look up to. I live to give America a Latin history they can live to. Thank you. And the 2 parts of the brain that are most closely connected, so they say, are the parts between love and hate. And aside from the primal instinct of angriness as to the election results, there are various things in my life that I love. And so there's a person in my life who's really stuck by me in terms of my poetic and literary career. And I wrote this poem for them. And so I'm going to go ahead and read this one too. And it's called Tell Her She Knows Where to Find Me. Tell my old bones to carry me home before they bury me. Let me warily make my way towards the day when others won't ask me to be happy. Though it may sound sappy, I've felt happiness far too many times to disrespect it with mimicry. She has vividly colored lines that cascade into melody. Fresh water rolls off of her laughter like the first time I held hands, and so I tell no laughing gods my plans. I know every good painting happens on accident, and every great symphony comes from the heart. It seems that in these things we fall apart, waiting to be made whole. The cold stone knows more than we know. It's like the older we grow, what we learn we are is a collection of memories we've made and are making. This mosaic is mine for creating, but let me share it with you. Fill in the corners in colorful hues. Color this canvas the way that you do, because finding you is better than finding a Blue's Clue. Better than drugs that abuse you. Better believe this is nothing I'm used to. I know love is a verb, so I choose you. Let me move you, let me hold you, let me prove I can do what I told you, let me curl your lips in ways unique as fingertips every now and then. So when I go, tell these old bones to carry me home before they bury me. Let me lastly tell her she was heavenly. And as always, see you later. Thank you.